What am I doing? Oh, this is what I'm doing. Killing.
God damn it, weird.
Got another one coming in.
These healers are spamming each other.
Oh, I'm Moom. How about that? Popping my arcane orb. Cheaping this one. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill. Alright. We're in Ratchet. Look at that.
Yeah, that changed out of control pretty quickly. I'd res you if I could, but I can't.
I thought my mana was in a better spot, but then, oh yeah, I used Arcane and Elect on, and that's like a third of my mana bar. I hope your weapon skills are worth it.
I did not even get one there.
I need to.
Those were delicious breakfast burritos. I moved my plate, and apparently I've spilled a lot of hash brown on my keyboard.
So you mean grease?
Yeah, I'm less happy about that.
It's too far.
Dr. Disrespect's going on a rant right now about WoW Classic. How dumb it is.
Oh, gotta listen to that.
I'm watching Lupo, so he might be watching a clip or something of him.
I'm out of range.
This deck like just came online.
It's probably a clip. Doc's in the middle of PUBG, a truly, game for the professional.
Dude, Dr. Disrespect's pretty jacked.
Is he jacked, or is he just really, really, really freakishly tall?
No, he's tall and he's got some great muscle size.
He's got some definition to him.
Yep, I'm very tired of this WoW Classic ad already.
Just start subbing to people and you won't see him.
Oh, hey, Steel.
Oh, hey, Steel.
Oh, hey.
It's too far. I need to get closer.
Ya boy.
No.
It's still recharging.
Mom's that shield bash. Can go to hell. Apparently, streamer server just got hit with a big disconnect.
Nice.
That's Builds
Lupo,
face palming as the loading screen's up.
Lupo got in right as you hear one of the other guys in his Discord started just screaming, "No!" Quick check over to Asma.
He's logging back in, but it's like the 90% loading screen thing.
I need to get closer.
Goddamn healer.
I'm out of range. Can't do that yet.
There's a named guy in here for this quest.
There's the group party. Grab
Yeah,
him.
we could run past him.
That's a good. Just run up and grab
I
the
got
other
an exclamation mark or something for you.
There's one in this tower, right?
Yeah.
This tower is empty.
I think someone
Still
was
up
saying
to
they're
the
like
third one.
an 8-minute spawn.
I'm out of range.
Shit's respawning outside, so up there will probably respawn short. I'm not gonna stand over here because there's absolutely a rogue waiting for.
It's too far.
Is there a rogue up here?
There's always a rogue when you're waiting for a respawn.
Need
I have
I mean, if
found
it's
that
friendly,
it's.
we should be able to see him.
I'm saying it's best to always
not enough.
that you should just stand right next to your mob because there's a rogue or a druid waiting for. Just being practical here.
Druids would be standing there as a big fucking cow ready to go moonfire.
I need to get
Yeah.
closer.
I don't think there's a spell more triggering to me than Moonfire in a class. I have my first Oricam when I was leveling him through STB. I had to deal with. I had a period where there was a druid who would just spam Moonfire, and it didn't matter what I did. No amount of damage I could put out could match him just spamming Moonfire. I had so much fucking death running there for a while. Careful dropping down.
Oh shit, keep running.
No, we can kill us. We can kill us. Bring him in.
It's too far. I need to get closer. I'm out of reach. Can't do that yet.
Holy shit. Steel upgrade.
Oh,
I-
boy, that-
I've yet to win a roll. BT dubs. Across like every group I've been in. Starting to feel a little bad. Just saving it all for the Staff of Jordan drop, right?
clearly. Sheep that priest, just make it easy.
You know how much mana polymorph costs?
I thought you weren't gonna do it, Jesus!
Okay!
That yet.
As you were casting Fireball, I did not think you were gonna do it.
Can't carry any more of those. Need more rage. Not enough.
My bad. I should have marked it as moon first.
These guys are a good way to get my unarmed.
Need more rage.
Need more rage.
It's too far. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Ninja.
Not enough rage.
You want the 2 haunches of meat or the 2 freshly baked bread?
I don't want any of
What a fucking trash chest! God damn it.
Speak, friend. Go forth to victory. I'm out of range.
I'm so excited to get to the old zones like Stone Talon and Feralas. It's gonna be so cool.
I'm really looking to Perilous and Hinterlands more than Hinterlands is probably my favorite classic zone.
Oh hell yeah.
The first time you could just grab 10 quests, go do them, and then turn in 10 quests at a time. Shit's my jam.
I need to get closer.
It's Preserver, if you wanted to sheep it, I guess.
Just blood.
Just figured it heals all. Cannon.
Yeah, just gonna sheep it.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet.
Oh, I love resists. Oh, I love resist.
Yeah, always a little hot.
Oh, I love resist. We've landed 2 spells.
Dodging. Yeah, he's dodging me too.
3rd spell. Yeah, we did it. Amu.
Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
You were still finishing this quest, right?
Yeah, that was the last one I needed. You got all the medals?
I got the medals. I still need the one in the
It's
tower
too
below. The first one. This has
Yeah,
worked
and I
out well. This has been pretty empty.
I got a question. Or a quest, I should say, exclamation down there.
We should probably go do that right now. It's an escort. Grab that before someone else grabs it. And we have to wait like 50 minutes. Tactical escape.
I need to
Huh!
Very tactical. We just, yeah.
I'm grouped with 2 other warriors right now. We're just cutting shit up.
It's too far away.
I better eat the full before I do that.
Yeah, it's about half-life to fall down there.
I'm out of range.
mob?
For
Or...
some reason, I thought the escort was in the blacksmith down there, not up here.
It's too far.
My bad.
Hey, I found a multi-boxer.
I've seen a handful.
Pumbaa, Roomba, Goomba.
Go get the quest mob if it's just right above. I think it'll take a little while for anyone to get it. Being able to abuse LOS to do this shit is just... That's the kind of shit I have missed for so long from retail.
I'm out of range. Need more rage. It's too far.
You know, our add-on debated it. He spawns on that hay pile there. He's not even here right now. Maybe by the time we come back down.
Did you say debated?
Yeah, this add-on likes to put question or exclamation marks regardless of whether the actual mob is there or not.
Which I'm fine with.
I was fine with it until I spent 5 minutes looking for a fucking Winter's Veil holiday quest and before realizing that's what it was doing.
I need you to get closer.
Yes, Mark of the Wild. He's not giving us thorns though. He's a piece of shit.
Gotta get that thorns.
What the?
I'm out of range.
I'm not undead.
It's too far away.
Just came across a mage named Valve.
Nice. No, wait.
Mhm.
Okay, quest log was full.
Is that it?
Ooh, that was about drastic. I have really got... Alright, every fucking Silverpunk quest is gone.
Can't do that yet. Need more rage.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit just to start clearing. We don't want to
It's too
this
far
asshole
away.
aggro a whole bunch.
Not sure if they spawned on it or I don't remember the.
I don't remember them spawning. I do remember him aggroing like 10 things at a time. We're gonna abuse it a little bit like this, get him to aggro like this, and then he'll run back and give us a little time.
But he doesn't yell at us, say, stick close!
Don't go too far away, but yeah.
Like the fucking drunk guy in Borealis, that was not.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Whoa! Oh!
Throw hall.
Yeah, we need sheep here. We died here once already.
May your blades never dull.
There you go. Good escort. Worried for a
gonna keep
moment he was gonna
back.
keep walking. I got a drink, so this one's on you.
I can't.
I love these escort mobs that just use the basest of like scripting to give them character.
I'm out of range.
That's just a simple help percent T attacking. Fucking somehow aggro a critter on him and he'd freak out about that. Right,
Doesn't give a
jackass,
fuck
come
about
on.
this guy.
It's too far away.
God damn it. Why did I say anything?
Inventory is full. Bigger bags, where's...
I've almost gone from 15 to 17
It's too
without
far
turning
away.
a single question. God, that feels good. I don't think I'm too far off from the wool bag. I'm just about through Lynn.
I just got my first wool drop.
I've got about a stack so far. My white boots are broken. 2 more intellect, yeah. I'm so smart.
I need to get closer.
My unarmed is now 30.
It's too far away.
He cheered at something.
Oh, Lord, I forgot. This isn't the end of the escort. We have to go like all the
Ratchet.
way to fucking Ratchet.
Yeah, I saw this guy almost in Ratchet earlier.
Well, I mean, I gotta kill stuff on the way down to Ratchet. This is the most efficient way.
Why isn't he moving?
He's
He had
catching
to
his
shake
breath.
his fist at him.
He needed a moment to catch his breath and shake his fist. Wow, he acts like I'm not even here.
I can't use that item yet.
Well, I did initiate the quest.
Fuck you, Gil Fairies Firebug. You dumb pretend blood elf son of a bitch.
I'm out of
The only
range.
quest for right here is South Sea Freebooters.
Stolen booty. Oh, you're too far away to receive it. I don't know if I can share it with. Not eligible. I think it's the next tier. But there's like 2 things to loot at this camp and the next camp.
I need to get closer.
I haven't done anything at Crossroads.
It's all at Ratchet. I think it's once you turn one of these in, you get it.
I can't use that yet. I can't carry anymore.
Oh. do have
Inventory is full.
wanted Baron Long.
Oh, me too.
How convenient! We are just fucking killing it here. Hey, what's up, Sar the Undead War? Bet you wish you were escorting this hot piece of ass.
Wow.
He's jelly.
Oh, I'm so smart now.
Oh shit. Somebody killed the goblin quest giver that gives you like the harpy bag quests.
Nice.
Damn.
Someone's getting an early start on their Booty Bay or Bloodsail Buccaneer title.
Yeah.
Oh god. I spawns behind him almost at full leash range and he runs.
He was coming right at us, Steel.
We need to grind until we're exalted with Ratchet right here. Where's won't be long at all, man. 5 rep a kill.
I told you Sar wanted this hot piece of ass. Wait, there we go. There we go.
Couldn't remember the key.
RP Wog. Oh, hey.
Fucking Christ.
Seven more. I love you. Sorry, you are a cunt.
Zug zug.
Jug jug.
Such a creative guild name. Oh my god, a food crate!
I mean, the chest I looted was basically a food crate, right? Your inventory full?
Yeah, so I'm deleting these leather braithers.
You
So I
better
can-
do it quick. You don't want to outrage this. Be a real shame if you lost your escort quest for 3 long job mud snap.
That shit is gonna be important. As a solo warrior, I need to be able to eat.
Yeah, eating's real fun, isn't it? Here, I'll just walk a step and eat again. No, I'll just walk a step and eat again. I'm not making you more food. You can't do that.
Stop it. Torment.
Like, I'm just making it and deleting it right now.
Cool.
Here, I need an extra inventory slot. Take my incomplete stack. I think right around here, we do get stuff spawns that come.
What do you need?
I'm gonna tag this poor Sar anyways. Fuck you, bit.
Man,
What do you
Baron
need?
shit.
I have completely zoned out on that shit.
Forth to victory.
Well, just the last line I read. I don't know the context at all.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Horn, if someone says stroke the shaft, cradle the balls, and swallow the gravy, what do you think?
Thanksgiving.
Is that why Boat wants to marry you, Steel, for Canadian
He
second
wants to
Thanksgiving?
sing second Thanksgiving, he
you
keeps
doing?
saying.
I didn't realize Canadian Thanksgiving was that exciting.
I don't know, know, you get together, family, you eat shit. That's about my experience with it.
You stroke shafts and cradle ball.
No, not really.
Raw.
Turkey gravy, gobble gobble.
As with most holidays, you cook an animal carcass, you eat it. That's about it.
That guy gets in for his name.
What was it?
Gunk.
Gunk. Classic escorts. It's gonna be worth like 500 XP too.
But it's worth it because it was there right when we got there. We didn't have to wait.
Maybe if he ran and didn't RP walk.
Hey, this is like 20 minutes of grinding mobs, right?
I'll give you that.
Take your time. Be happy.
I can be thrilled but complain about it, Weirs, okay?
No. That's my job.
Think about it when we're doing this again tomorrow on your other mage.
You mean tonight? Because if we all get onto a server I'm probably going hard.
Yeah.
None of this 8 hours and then take a nap bullshit. It's fucking weak. It's weak shit. Oh yeah, 4 strength cloth pants. Ding.
Oh, grats, man. I'm trying to turn quests in and boom! Inventories. Boom!
Also, did you get credit for the?
I did. I just turned it in.
I did not get credit for the escort.
Wrecked.
You remember how 30 seconds ago I was saying this was completely worth it and to take XP where you...
I regret everything.
I regret everything. God damn it. Game is bullshit.
What are you gonna do, Weirs?
Killing freeboot. I'm gonna bitch about it. As is my God-given right.
That's true.
How much experience was that? It's probably like 1,000, wasn't it?
Which one was it? Free from the Hold was 1950?
Damn.
It's over 2 bars. Alright, we have to go back and do it again. Steel, are you my friend?
Yeah.
No, we're not going back and doing it again.
If you wanted to, I would.
I will go eat off in the corner for a half hour to get that XP. Ooh, I hit a gold. I'm basically rich now. Haven't even touched the auction house, the richest man of the server.
Oh!
None of my businesses have ever gone bankrupt. Art of the deal.
Need more rage.
Fine. Level 50.
Build a wall. Make the goblins of Ratchet pay for it.
Do you still need linen in general for shit, or?
Yeah. I'm at about, like, 6-8 pieces of linen per skill up. I think I still need 20 some before I'm into wool.
I'll just complete a stack of band-aids and then give you the rest of my linen, which will be a few stacks.
I like you, Steel. this mob that this warlock pulled and feared across this entire, just casually knocked me down, stunned me as he went running back towards the warlock. That's so fucking rude. Reporting him for griefing.
Back to Crossroads, did you?
No, I still need pirates down here on the ferry. Oh, you're welcome to go on. I can do this.
No, I just
green to me.
I'm a warrior. I'd rather just be killing stuff with someone at this point.
It's fair.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Uh-oh. Are you nearby?
I'm coming.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Just leaving Ratchet. $28K in Fairlane to queue right now.
2,800 or 28,000?
28,000.
What the ever living fuck?
Even higher if you take other people in Asmon stream. That's the average.
I mean, those are
Apparently EU servers are at 35K, some of them.
those are death queues, and it's 11 in the fucking afternoon.
Refresh the blue post tracker. Are there new servers? Medium Pop still has login queues.
Yeah, that's just them saying they were being conservative for the long-term health of the game. It's 11 in the fucking afternoon, and they're already. You're not playing today.
We released 20 new realms, and my only caveat to that is how many were there before you released 20 new ones? You unprepared fuck.
They made 20 new servers?
Worldwide since launch, yeah.
Oh my
Worldwide,
god.
That's 5 that the US has got. 7, I think. I guess if you include the ones that it came up right before launch.
That's nuts.
It's the unpreparedness that just has me.
It's not. It's less unprepared, I think, and more just really drastically underestimated, or else just really put way too much priority on worrying about tourists who are gonna quit. Like I said, I'm at this point I'm fine with I wish they would put more layers on servers and potentially keep layering into phase.
I'm out of range.
I would get the issue within 2 months if they say these two realms are going to have to consolidate. We'll offer a free transfer to a different one if you want it.
I mean, that's what they did before, and it really fucks with the server identity kind of stuff that people really value with Class. You know, what if you don't mind that your server's low pop and suddenly you're being forced to merge into a high pop situation? A lot of people don't want that.
Like, I don't think you're gonna get a low pop server with this. From the looks of it right now. Did you get the one to like loot the shit too?
I didn't have anything showed up. I assumed killing these was the.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
out of
pretty
range.
good, I think.
I just need one more cannon here.
I can't do that yet.
Really think there it is.
Sleep on stream to keep your stream going. I says I can't do that twice.
It's too far. You're not in my range. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
You're a good man, Steve. You're mining, aren't you?
Inventory slots? I just got? Yeah.
Do that
You
yet.
go, but I'll take 1 tap for skill.
I need to get closer.
I didn't get a skill up. And it was only a 2-tap node. This is all bullshit.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Oh, the pet battle bonus event has begun.
Yeah!
There's your newest blue node.
AI him. Oh, you didn't AI him.
I need to get
I
closer.
was busy bitching
Can't
about.
do that yet.
Just give us both one.
No, I do feel like
Need
these
to
are.
reach. Not enough.
Here, I'll give Dorg the hunter. Yeah, nope, he's right away.
He's a hunter, don't worry about that. Deep Moss Egg.
It's up in fucking Stone Talon.
It's
It
too
is
far
red. It's blacksmith and shit this town, right?
Maybe?
Plate and chain, what's going on in there?
I need to get closer.
Did you know time is money, friend?
Hey, that's what this one just said. Oh yeah, 100 XP to go 10 steps to turn a quest in and then walk back 10 steps.
I'm out of range.
This guy's a deal for me.
This one's got what I need.
Oh yeah, there's a forge.
So yeah, no,
Gets
I'm
the
gonna
smell.
go pick up the 2 items down along the stolen booty.
It's too far away.
Booty. Is there a mining trainer in there?
Nah, it's just a weaponsmith.
That'd be asking too much. Time is. No, I didn't mean to hit repair all. God damn.
I need to get closer.
How you get skill ups for smoking copper still?
Yeah. It's green, but I do.
Go ahead, just have that then.
Now back.
No. You didn't give me a shit ton of linen here. Also, maybe in 5 minutes I'll be done making these bolts. Oh, I should actually do this because I don't want to make more bolts than I'm gonna need. I think when I hit 18, I'm gonna go back to train skills and probably clean up profession. I made the mistake of all my silver pine questing. I hadn't trained stuff since level. I left there at about 15, I think it was. It's like, yeah, I had a new rank of every damage spell. That would have made all of that just so much less fucking painful. Upsetting.
You're a noob.
When my crossbows go from like 35 to 60,
I will return the
it's a
favor.
small difference.
Noob.
Horn.
Noob.
Have you spent all your talent points?
Dude, shut up. I don't want to talk about it. I'm seriously about to hit 12, and I did not spend my point from 11.
To be fair, it took me hitting 11. I didn't think you got one at 10. I thought that just the talent trees opened up.
Psh.
Get noob.
Yo, Keep it real.
Hey, Weirs, you want to inspect my blemished wooden staff?
Only if I can stroke it and drink the gravy.
Staves don't have gravy, idiot.
Well, we're just gonna have to do something about that, aren't we?
Wow! Game on.
Ooh, a food crate. I'll save these two long jaw mud snappers for.
That's some valuable shit, man.
I would like to point out that my first 2 talent points, well, 3 will be an improved rend, because oops, have to get it for Impale and Deep Wounds, which literally affects my leveling experience by nothing.
Why would you do that?
Because I gotta get Deep Wounds. I gotta wound it deep.
Greetings, traveler. May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Well, we got a Moonwalker.
McGraw. Be safe.
I wish when I opened my bags it wouldn't go over my mini.
Tim Lupo and gang are on wipe number 4 in their RFC. Did you know fearing in instances is not a good idea?
Typically, no.
These aren't the kind of peoples that are, weaving Curse of Recklessness and control the feared mob.
What are you looking for? May your blades never dull.
You come get the voodoo. You be careful. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
With us.
Hi.
Have fun in your queue.
7:52.
Not too bad.
I joined about like a half hour ago. Just
Oh.
Yeah.
snapping. It was at 3,500 back then though, so it's
Apparently a lot better in Fairlane, huh?
Apparently, absolutely every PvP server has a queue.
And they keep opening normal realms. GG Blizzard.
Do they?
I'm hoping if they open another PvP server today, saying we jump for it.
Or we
like-
can see what the queues are like. What's did Envy or Chris end up going Incendious with that guild? Or what was his deal?
He's been kind of. He was playing here, but he's planning on playing on both servers.
Because I wonder how Incendious's queue is these days after the initial rush yesterday. But I haven't
Switch
bothered
and
to
find
test.
out. Like you're not in.
Earlier, I didn't have any queue. Like it was just gone not
Yeah,
too
at
long
like
ago.
6 in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would say like 2 a.m. is when it went away completely.
I had one of my friends who finally got in at 2 a.m. when I was going to bed last night.
Yeah, that's when there was 0 queue and you could just go from server to server. I think that's when people started passing out from doing like 10 a.m. stuff or whatever.
I got on at 7 this morning. By 7:30, the queue had started.
For the Horde.
Like, that's beyond unplayable and will not clear up for a long time.
Think so? I think we'll see a pretty drastic fall tomorrow, but who even fucking knows? It's like a million
I'm not
Twitch
playing
viewers
that.
or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. Like, Boat's quitting if he can't play tonight.
Yeah, but I
And I
wonder
would
how
rather
many
play on a
people
gold
would.
end at this point than deal with.
Yeah, I'm mostly worried about how many people would be like starting over. Fuck that.
I don't care. I flat out don't care. Your group sounds like they're tourists anyway. Like, I'm not really
Some
gonna
of
be
them
concerned
are.
about them.
Definitely are. I still think it would be a good idea to pick like something that's manageable instead of just completely empty, just for long-term playability.
I don't. Everything has got queues, Neil. Everything has got bad queues. I'm
Yeah.
picking the emptiest fucking server because it's gonna have queues too.
Yeah, I would say like if there's a little queue to get in, it's probably a good sign that it'll stick around for a little bit. But yeah, it's probably something that should be talked about.
That's
Instead
what
of
I'm
just
doing
a
right now. Like,
unilateral thing. Well, I
it's
mean,
happening,
this is
and you
just
guys are
me.
welcome to follow. Like,
Yeah,
that's as
this
simple
is
as
just
it is.
me.
I'm not playing this argue and debate and discuss game. It's just we're going. Whoever wants to follow can follow. Fucking hour-long queues at 7 in the goddamn morning. This is just completely unplayable.
Gives you time to make eggs, Weirs.
Something seems fucky though. It's like when the queue is like it chunked down to 7:40, like maybe 10 minutes ago, and
I
it's
mean,
still there.
that's what I suspected yesterday. But then there's queues at 7 in the fucking morning. That no longer screams they're
Welcome to Orgrimmar.
throttling
Have you
people in
come
for
to
a
serve the Horde?
solid starter zone experience. And at this point, we're into servers are just so fucking goddamn populated.
I mean, since well, even since like we started on Stalic, like my personal stance was I would just follow you guys basically, and then if I wanted to later find like the mega server after it calmed down and make a character there for like competitive stuff. So my plan was always to kind of lead a dual life like that. I'm just worried about like having other buddies. So if we can all come to an understanding, I have a feeling if people get into a 5-hour queue, finding an understanding won't be too difficult. But if you don't mind, before we do move, if we could just talk to like a few of the people who seem like they're gonna stick around or are more inclined to stick around, like just to let them know what the fuck's going on at least. I mean, I'm stuck in queue here. I don't exactly want to listen to Boat the Count a second time. 7:35.
I like you enough, Neil, that I'm not telling you to fuck right off, right? But
I
like,
mean-
I'm going to tell your friends to fuck right off if they're gonna throw a pissy fit about it after listening for multiple. This sucked. This game's boring. I'm so bored. We're gonna do mythics tomorrow, right? This is so boring. Oh my
That
god,
was
my class is
Jeremy.
terrible.
I think. It was
I'm not-
mostly Jeremy.
I'm not
I
going
didn't
to
even know
listen
who
to
that
that when
guy
it
is.
comes when it comes to where we're gonna play for long term hell. I'm not gonna listen to
Oh, that
shit.
guy. Yeah, he's probably like he's like the guy stuck at the party. Like I'd rather be home, jerking off or something. Like I don't know.
Like
I don't know who he is personally.
even if
I
people
haven't
are
seen
like,
him.
no, I want to stay here. I've got a character here. Like I'm just not inclined.
Yeah. Well, I think
I'm not
that
inclined to care because if anyone gets stuck in a queue for 5 hours, like I don't care. I'm not gonna let that happen.
It's basically you have zero efficiency anyway. But like, we should consider where we could even go at this point.
The newest server they're gonna release today, later.
They said they're releasing one.
No,
We're
just-
hoping.
We're hoping by the way.
I'm
things are
assuming.
Otherwise, what were the latest ones? Sulfuros?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably full now though.
Sulfuros? I wonder if there's.
The newest ones I brought up last night were in queue territory already. We had one of our. Well, you were around when one of our friends was checking.
Yeah, Verini checked, right?
Yeah, that's. I
I thought you said it got in.
think he got in after like a 20-minute wait. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm wondering is how it is now.
I mean, at this literal moment, I'm sure most of them are free. What matters is that Prime.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. I don't mean like now. I mean like as of today, what it's gonna be like after people hit Barons and they're like, "Oh shit, I actually have to play this game."
I'm
We've already pissed off people in the Barons. It's great.
like any concerns I had of dead servers, tourists leaving. Like
I mean, it
all
just
of that is
exploded.
irrelevant to me after this fucking experience.
I don't think any of us thought that this was gonna be what the fuck happened.
I'm pissed that this has ended up. Stalag seems to be about the third most popular server.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Well,
pissed.
I think it's like Faralina because absolutely no one wants to move off of Faralina because it's the streamers.
They're already sitting on 25,000 queues right now. Like
Yeah,
that is the dumbest fucking.
People are not going to give up. Like that's why my plan for like if I ever had any interest in those events was to do it later, like at least like late phase 1 or phase 2 or something when people. So
I am full blown just fucking pissed at Blizzard for how trash this has been. They're fucking.
if they release a Thunder Fury, let's go with Thunder Fury. let's make that the plan.
Relax.
I don't know.
I mean, once boat's on, like once the core group of us are on, and we can assess, you know, oh look, 20,000 queue for Stalag, then it's, you know, we can go check out some of the other servers. Maybe not the brand newest one. If there are not newest ones that don't have a queue, that's certainly on the table. But I highly doubt there's going to be. I'm thinking any server that exists right now is going to have a queue on it.
I mean, I would say if it was like a manageable queue, which I unfortunately don't think it would be, I would say the best option might have been Incendius, just so that we could get Chris into. And because people already have names there, but that's probably like it's an old enough server that it probably has a community that's in queue right now.
I mean, yeah, that server was sitting one step under this at 7 in the morning. I imagine it's probably got a
Yeah.
queue. Like, any
Does
server that
it?
has a queue right now is really just
I heard
not okay.
I heard someone say that Scarum didn't have a queue, but that's probably bullshit.
Scarum was sitting, I think, at low when I got on this morning. Was
Well,
one of the
this
groups that
server
won.
was sitting at low when I was on earlier today, so or not this one. What was it? Like,
Most of them were at low when I got on.
yeah, they redid
But-
the algorithm, so it's all fucking up.
Durotar.
Like this was a half hour before
What you
Q, and
looking
that said
for?
low. I imagine maybe it says medium right now.
Mhm. I think we,
Spirits be with
like,
you,
even
man.
among my group, I think enough people didn't get in really to play that it's not like off the table. Like Fatty probably be salty because he went a little hard last night, but he
What are
also
you
like
looking for?
sat in a queue and then zoomed ahead in like no time,
Go
just
forth
kind of
to
like boat
victory.
because everyone was kind of cleared out by that point. And I'd say that's my
For the
concern about a
Horde.
brand new server is we have to deal with the new zone crowding, like we did before, and like wait on those quest mobs and have echo isles be like absolutely undoable.
If we
I
can all
mean,
get
it's-
in, I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. That's
We're
100% true.
talking
I
sitting in a
agree with that.
queue or skipping a couple quests in the first two zones.
Yeah.
That's not really a comparison at all.
Well, I mean, like, for instance, like, you know, like a real 20-minute queue compared to that, I think you'd be better off with the 20-minute. Because I lost a lot of time having to skip or wait around for quest mobs. It might still be shit though. Like, who knows? Everything might still be fucked no matter what. Is the lesson here. Actually, what level did Bo get to by the time he logged out?
9 or 10?
So he was like Barons. They're starting to get into Barons. The dream would be that queues are actually broken because this queue position is the most screwed up thing that I've seen Blizzard do in a long time.
It's really just awful.
Like, I wonder if they're not able to actually disconnect people properly. And then they're just like manually mass booting people. Like, you have GMs going through and looking at for AFK or something stupid. Because this is not functioning properly.
I'm glad I skipped out on the whole release thing because my experience so far has been pretty damn good. I've had to wait a total of 10 minutes.
I appreciate it for what it was. Faithful reproduction of Long. I'd say I wouldn't have not participated in it if I had the chance. I think Boat might have a differing opinion because he logged in 5 minutes after us and was met with 5 hours more of a queue.
And like Boat's gonna quit if he has a queue like that again today, and I don't blame him at all.
Yeah.
Like after all of the stress of these last 2
I
weeks,
need to get closer.
I care about Boat, I care about Steel, care about Jeff, care about you. That's
And
about
not to disparage Boat or anything, but you think that he's gonna stick around and play with us for a good amount of time?
I do.
Yeah.
I absolutely do. He played BFA with you guys way
Yeah, I
longer than
know.
any of us played.
I mean, that's why I was surprised at that because usually he likes to hop
Boat sat
games
through a
and-
5-hour queue and then played for like another 4 hours last night.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
that doesn't
It's
say
also
he's
true.
gonna stick with it or he's interested, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, that's why I was, trying to show my appreciation of both Jeff and Boat last night because both of them tolerated the queue pretty decently, and I'm
Mhm.
surprised.
I
And
mean,
as a
if
result, I'm not gonna put them through that again.
if we're the only ones up right now and we're kind of sitting here in queue, like imagine when everyone shows up at like 5 p.m. It's like, hey guys, let's log in and play on Stalag. It's like I don't think it's gonna be hard to to sway people. To be honest, there's gonna be salt probably, but I mean,
They
I don't
can
know.
stay here or they can get over.
Pretty
As
much.
far as
like,
I'm concerned.
But yeah, between us, like that Jeremy guy, I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. I guess he's a
That
buddy
was
of
just
Rome's.
obnoxious. Like
But-
him and Rome were both just, oh yeah, Mythic's Keystone. I hope it'll be
Yeah.
good. I'm like, why the fuck are you guys in class?
I'm like, wait, why are you doing level 14 quests at level 10 and
It
Barons?
resisted. Yeah, the mob's 3 levels higher than you.
Like, no shit, it resists.
Honestly, that whole experience made me have a lot more respect. Like, I like you a lot more. It's like, if this is what you have been dealing with for the last couple of weeks, all of my stress, it pales in comparison to what dealing with that must be.
Yeah, I don't think,
Need
like,
more
I don't know, it seems like Jeremy, the Jeremy dude, kind of amplifies Rome's distaste for Classic. And it's like, oh god, please no.
I was close to just fucking closing Discord for the last couple hours there.
How many times? I can't talk as a bear. Like, who gives a shit?
He's trying to slash spit, can't spit in bear form, shit.
Shit game. Gonna go play retail so I can emote and shapeshift for.
And let's chain run instances because
It's
quality
too far
content.
away.
Yeah. Oh god, I fucking hate
The RFC get real loot. What?
I was telling Jeff though, I think this whole adventure is really settled. I'm not gonna try putting together a raiding guild and doing all of that.
I mean,
Ultimately, the
probably
only
find something.
I only care about 4 or 5 people, like really care about 4 or 5 people, and I'm balancing wants and needs and demands of 35 people when I only care about like 4 or 5. So that's a load of, for all this stress, that's a load of relieved stress, right? That counts for something.
I mean, I'd like to think I've been trying to be flexible with this whole
You've been great,
situation
Neil.
without
You've been
being
great.
an asshole.
No,
But
I
it's,
get what you're doing the same thing I'm doing, and if I've been, pissy with you, I apologize. I know I've been
understand the
pissy with. This
situation.
has just been fucking this whole situation. Fuck Blizzard.
It's like, I feel like I just know if I'm like, yeah, we're moving servers, I'm gonna get some salt, but fuck it. Figure it out, I guess.
It's too far.
Could be like Envy and just play on 2 different servers at the same time. Right? That's totally rash.
I mean, I can get it if you have like a 60 and you make it all like in phase 1. Like, yeah, there's not that much to do in phase 1, but you're not gonna be doing them parallel. It's like most people probably aren't gonna do 60 by phase 1. Like of the general player base.
Yeah, if I gotta make a character every other day, it won't happen.
I don't know where. This is driving me nuts. It's like some Mandela effect bullshit. Like, I could have swore that I heard Ian specifically say that they were targeting 2.5 months for phase 1. Like a lower phase duration than any of the other phases.
I mean, content batches were roughly 3 to 4 months based in original class. I'd expect something pretty similar to that.
I think they're really expecting just this first week to drop, though. Like, population.
I don't think it's going. I think any of their estimates can be taken with a massive block of salt at this. It's like they're not going to want to do phase 2 until they can remove layering, and I'm severely doubting populations are going to be at the necessary levels for removing layering for quite a while. Considering
done
it's
this-
11 in the fucking morning, and this server already has like 2 servers worth of population sitting in queue. Or fairly enough on this one.
It's also
You
day
guys
1.
currently logged in. Yeah, it's
It's also like
I need
the actual first day of launch, right? So,
pretty much. You gotta figure, like, people didn't really get in yesterday. People probably aren't really going to get in today. I don't know what their plan is, though.
The thing. I mean, like it's reasonable. You know, a lot of hype. People will probably drop off a bit, but like these numbers are so cataclysmically over what's able to work that I severely doubt the drop off is going to be this dramatic, like dramatically significant enough to make things okay at this point.
What's the subject of the number? How are people complaining?
Yes, ass, and people are complaining a lot. Like, I think with the way that layering works, any server that is basically having a queue right now is probably going to have a queue by, like, phase 2, I would think. Because the amount of layers that they put in and the amount of overpop that they use the layers for is probably what they expect the fall off to be.
Ideally, yeah.
So if they got it right, then having a queue now probably equals a queue in phase 2, like the beginning day of phase 2, which would mean that the server population is healthy.
I mean, it means it's full. Like
Yeah,
a server does not
your
have to be
definition of
full
healthy
to
is
be healthy.
skewed, in my opinion. Like you want like it to be jam packed and have a queue.
No.
I don't get that.
No, I don't really want, like, the idea is the server or a game is always going to be the most popular on a brand new launch. And then it kind of trickles off after that. So if it has, like, a queue of, like, 1 lead, I think that's probably the ideal. As long as it's not, like... I mean, I'm not going to apply this to what we're doing, but, like, when I look at servers, if I see, like, you know, some sort of moderate queue on the peak of a launch, then it's probably a good sign. But if you can get it instantly, I feel like it's going to drop off pretty hard. Like, if that's as popular as the server's ever going to get.
I legitimately, genuinely, 100% don't feel like any server is going to be like that for quite a while.
If they've done it properly. Which is why I'm hoping that they have been just, like, trickling servers out like this. Like, if they're legitimately waiting until servers have what they feel will be a projected healthy population, then you can't make a wrong decision. And I hope that's what they're doing.
That's what it feels like. The servers, the newest ones they added last night had queues within a half.
Yeah.
They existed for a fucking 30 minutes.
And I know it's a shitty thing, but I think that's a good sign.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever, if they come out with a brand new server today, which I'm fully expecting them, I am inclined to go right to it because it will. Odds are incredibly strong, I would say, that it will have a queue before 2, but not the sort of unplayable death queue that we're looking at now. And like Viridian got in Sulphurous or whatever the other one was after like a half hour, right? Like that's reasonable. That's an acceptable length.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd be looking for like prime time today, because it could go up from there, could go down from there, but it would be playable for everyone. And
no, it would
at
help
least
too
it's
if the estimated
healthy.
times on these queues meant anything.
They absolutely do not.
And that's
So-
really
like-
frustrating.
I thought the whole concept of layering was to not have this issue. That's where I'm.
Oh no. Alright, so the layering is basically their drop off, right? So say you have like 4 layers, they expect a 75% drop off of those players, right? So full on 4 layers would be, you know, max capacity for ×4, right? And then
Yeah,
they
but if you have these
collapse
people
it
to
to 1
queue,
by phase
make
2.
a new layer, there you go.
Yeah, but then when phase 2 rolls around, which I agree they should do, but the idea
That's
is
a
when
separate
phase 2
problem
comes
at
around.
that time, and
Exactly.
I
Well,
think
it's
address it at that time.
it's not addressable though if servers are so populated that by the time phase 2 comes around they can't remove layering without massive queues again, then it's just pushing the problem down the road. You know, why not address the problem initially?
I mean,
they're
the
burning out people's interests though, and that's just as dangerous.
yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, would you rather have to deal with this Q shit and find a solution now, or when you've got a 60 and you're fully invested?
Well, I would think the idea would be that when Phase 2 comes, they do free server transfers or whatever. But then people get salty because of names and whatnot, server identity, that sort of jazz.
Right, and like all that server merging, like they're trying to avoid all that stuff because they've done the server merging, and people
It's too
get so
far.
fucking salty over that, and understandably salty over having, I mean, server community, that sort of thing. That's a big thing for, and doing that kind of transfer stuff destroyed it, just completely demolishes. I don't blame them for
I'm out of range.
trying this. I just wish they weren't so fucking conservative, so like obtusely conservative with all of their estimates.
Obtusely.
Power building.
Twitter tweets. That's the guild name. That's the guild name. Power building Twitter tweets.
It's too far.
I'm at the point where I don't even think layering is necessarily an awful thing. Like these kind of cues. Layering and a slightly less authentic experience is a better choice than this kind of cues.
Between the two, yeah. If you have to select between one or the other, yeah, I'd agree. But I can understand why people really don't want layering, because there's something to be said for like knowing someone's in the zone and being able to just go there compared to retail.
Yeah, I won't be sad to see layering gone, but I'd sooner have layering than a more long-term layering than this fucking shit.
I mean, that's what figuring out how to make layering per zone would be a good idea, but they're saying they can't really do that. It's like a full server's layer, right?
Yeah, that was actually the selling point of it, basically, is because people were getting upset about like chasing people through zones and having them disappear and phase out. So it's basically like each server is like 4 servers, for example.
I thought it was the opposite.
It's too far. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Still in queue, Neil?
Yeah.
You've been in queue for like an hour now.
Hour 20, hour 30, something like that.
Untenable.
Like if this was a prime time queue,
Yeah,
that'd be stomachable.
Fatty Cat was actually just asking you in queue. I said, yeah, we might have to swap, and he didn't really. I told him there are already multi-hour queues for people this early, and I went from 7:40 to 7:01 in the past hour and a half, from an original 35-minute estimate. Estimated time 2 minutes for like the past hour.
I'm so angry.
So
How do they launch this like this?
said, well, the servers have been crashed
To
so long.
protect what you guys are talking about. They're expecting drop off. They want to inspect integrity of communities. They're doing that shit for you, and it's pissing everyone off.
Yeah.
We thought we did, but we didn't.
I get both sides of it. I get how they're being conservative, and I get you guys want these things, but if
I mean,
there is
there's
going to be this
conservative.
drop off,
Like this doesn't even seem conservative. This seems like, you know, black shouldn't be allowed to vote anymore kind of conservative.
I need to get
Neymar
they had
guild
time to
have
think of a
crime.
solution. Obviously, there isn't one, right? Like, if they're expecting player to contract and merging servers is death of community, like they're in a tough spot, right?
closer. Do that yet.
It just had more than 2 servers when they started.
Oh god, thinking back to that, holy fuck. Like, yeah, that would have at least spread people off of fucking Herod and Stalag. It's like, let's open, yeah, just throw Stalag in there, that'll do her.
It would be curious to know how they gathered statistics to try to like project what it was going to be like, you know?
I'm pretty sure they just talked to the monkey they have in the back room and be like, what do you think? And then have been playing catch up from that ever since.
Yeah.
2 servers on launch. Oh no, everything's hyper populated. We need people. You're not going to get people to get off except for a slow trickle. And then the fact that, you know, they push for a whole week, you know, please leave please leave Herod and go to Stalag. We do that. And then Stalag's just in fucking as bad of a position.
Yeah.
And the 2 servers they release after Stalag.
I'm so angry.
I imagine there are people on the classic team who are even more angry because if this doesn't go well, then everything that they've done could be just totally shut down. So they're like trying really hard to find that balance between what's too much and too little.
I think
Yeah,
it'll be
that's why I'm
considered.
not on forums and raging it or anything. It's like I know it's not like these guys are sitting in a dark office snickering to themselves that we're also. I've never been that kind of a, you know, WoW fan.
It's too far.
We've been playing this for 15 years. This kind of shit is really not. It's par for the course, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's still just so goddamn stressful.
Like, I might as well have just finished sleeping at this point. Like, I'll get up right after,
Might
right
as
after
well went to
episode.
work this week.
I'm out of range.
I don't know what's in this super coffee hipster stuff, but it's been keeping me alive.
Hey, it's a fatty cop!
You need to put a WTF in front of that deal, and then I'd roll on it.
So the
And
Fury
put like
blessed
a,
blade of the
put like a
Windseekers.
barbecue sauce in there.
So did you get in without a queue today, Pat?
I woke up at like 6 something. I had my alarm set for 6:20, but I actually woke up at like 6:15, and there was like a 800 person queue. But
Okay.
it was literally, it was like less than 10 minutes.
Well,
'Cause I went and like made some food and came back, and it was like I was at character select.
yeah. Something's really fucky with my queue.
And
I
then
think,
the servers have crashed like 3 times since I've been on. So
okay.
which
So
is how I even got on like yesterday. Oh, and they did a maintenance at 7.
Hmm.
And they're like, oh, it's gonna be from 7 to 8. I'm like, okay, servers are back up in 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I figured I got screwed.
So like, I was in Discord with Mogul, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go take a nap for like 30 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll text you if they come back. He like leaves, I immediately like text him, like they're back up. He's level like 24 already though, fucking nerd.
Yeah, he seemed like he was going hard. So I'll take it you're not super opposed to making a swap here to escape 5 hours something queues.
I mean, I don't feel like doing this level again, but like,
I need to.
I just don't think that any servers like Like one will be like slightly better, but like all the servers have queues. Like it's retarded.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, the idea is that they might open more today, if it's really stupid still.
It's too far.
Like
Which will
Mobile's playing on the one that
probably
opened
get
up
it.
yesterday, Incendious, and it's still like there was still like a 15-minute queue to log in. I mean, that's obviously better than 5 hours, but
He's on Incendious or
I need to
Stalin?
he's on Incendious.
Maybe you can tell us what the queues are like, but they're probably gonna be shit.
I just don't understand how a server shows up as medium population, and then you go to log on it, and there's a queue.
Medium compared to Fairleigh is how it's going.
Yeah.
They said that it's relative, so because Fairleigh is such a massive shit show, everything else seems small in comparison. They made a blue post about it earlier today.
And don't fucking put their server. Don't like list the server as medium. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, they said they were gonna try and make it so that it shows full when there's a.
They're gonna try. Like they're not the ones who developed this game and
I
can do
mean,
whatever they want. Like
They're not
we're
very
gonna
good.
see if we can give you 5 quest rewards. You know, it's new tech.
not enough.
They're not very good at estimating a number of players that they should know how many players are in their fucking server.
Sold a bunch of linen bags for 4 silver too, so I'm fucking rich.
What level were you at, Weirs? And you, or at what level are you currently?
Just about 18.
So I actually did. I got DC'd, like my org instance crashed. I got DC'd last night for a good, decent amount of time. I only got up to like 14, almost 15. I think I'm like a few bars from 15.
I was on like a layer that seemed like fairly like not a lot of people on it, and then this guy invited me to a group so I could buy a wand from him, and ever since then I've had like a million people everywhere. And I don't know if it's just like it's later in the day and people locked on, or if I just got like layer fucked.
Yeah, you got fucked. Sorry. So what were you planning on that pre Shadow or Holy?
Can't play Shadow in Classic. What the fuck?
That's alright, good man.
Like I'm leveling Shadow.
Yeah, alright, good. I'm glad we're in agreement here.
I already have best in slot fucking pants, dude. Plus 11 healing spells.
Damn.
So what are you, like, what's your position in queue?
683. It was at, let's see.
That was like 10 minutes for me when I first logged on, though, so
I don't think this is real. When I logged in at first, it said 3600 something. I think that was probably correct, and then it like chunked it by 2000 for no reason, and reduced my estimate to like 2 minutes, and then stopped moving. So I don't think they know what the fuck they're talking about with the queue or the positions.
It's too far away.
And then we had boat like the other day going bouncing between 2 numbers over and over. I think I got the same thing going on here.
I need to get closer. Can't do that yet.
So how you doing, Steel?
Alright.
Solo war, you doing alright?
Oh well. If I get a better weapon, yeah. Weirs gave me a nice sword.
Speaking of that,
Hmm?
actually I have another sword with another DPS, but it has strength instead of agility. So
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. You wanted that crit. You were pretty hyped about that.
The DPS number matters.
I don't know. Maybe I should just then.
Disenchant it.
Yeah, maybe I'll just mail it to Jeff.
Shard it.
Can't you do this to me?
I'm coming over to Crossroads. I'll give it to you.
I gotta say though, my main concern about re-rolling is having to get a third sibling for Jack Tip. I think I'm running out of names. Because I got Jack Nip second try after my OG imp name was Jack Tip. I was so happy.
It's too
How the fuck do you even remember what your fucking imp name was?
You don't remember your first imp name?
No.
Nope.
It was a piece
my
of shit.
God.
I also didn't play a warlock in vanilla. Like I had one who had a fucking imp and a voidwalker, but I don't remember their fucking. I remember there was some nerd in my guild who rolled like 40 times to get a fucking better imp name and voidwalker name.
So that's who I'm gonna. That's the guy I'm
Sounds
gonna
like
be
me.
by the time this is done. If I don't, I'm good. All right. If we switch, I'm getting double Carlos. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm getting double Carlos.
I'm out of range.
Also, I would imagine after not too long they're gonna offer free transfers off the high, like the super high realms.
And probably the low, if they even have low ones.
I'm such an idiot. I had an item in my bags for like the last 2 hours that starts a quest and didn't actually click it to start the quest.
Yeah, I've done that too.
I need
So
It was almost great by the time I got to it.
So what if they open up a new realm and it's like fucking Fester Gut or something?
can't do that yet.
I wonder what names they still have in reserve.
Thank you.
I can't do that yet.
Do you need leggings at all?
Sitting on 101 armor mail leggings.
I got 2 edges there, stand one.
Yeah, mine's just one stem, one strength. Just taking a look at the forums and shit right now. Thank
It's
you.
probably a bad idea.
It's been surprisingly less. It's toxic, no doubt, but maybe less so than I expected. Slightly. There's still a lot of people that are just happy to be playing Classic.
A
It's
lot
good
of
to see.
a lot of people that are. Then again, I mean, queues don't typically bother me. This bothers me a bit. This bothers me a little bit. Like I've sat in some queues in my day, but nothing quite like this.
It's too far.
I mean, I told you last night what I was
Can't
gonna
do
do.
that yet.
What was that? The old Blanche.
No, like sleep earlier so that you could wake up and be on before like nerds.
That didn't even work.
Closer. I can't do that yet.
Like, I think the queue was back by 7 or something a.m. today.
Do that yet.
Like I got on at 7, by 7:30 the queue would start.
Well, servers went down at 7 Pacific for like 15 minutes.
Can't do that yet.
That probably didn't help either.
I was like 10 minutes late getting back to it after that. It's a fucking miracle I didn't get hit with the queue.
People were probably napping, like anticipating that it was going to be longer.
That's what I looked at, like a stream of like, I guess, methods doing like a event thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, they planned their nap right now, and I'm like, yeah.
Good luck. I saw SCO in like a 7,000 queues.
Too far.
I tuned into him last night and it was like, oh wow, he's already made it to $1.
Yeah, I remember. I was there for the Asman waking up stream. Ask me anything.
He looked like a rat with an open mouth.
He seemed legitimately tired, where he was like kind of tiptoeing the TOS and some of the things he was talking about. People were kind of baiting him into talking about things he normally doesn't touch. It was getting kind of strange.
It's your boy Asmon Gold. I got myself banned on the second day of WoW Classic 7. Asmon reacts.
Genuinely don't know what to believe about that guy. Like, at the same time, what he has degrees in like business administration and information systems or something.
Yeah, it makes me depressed that I'm like a class away from a degree in business management.
It's too far.
Alright, I'm apparently little Asmon.
Not even as good.
Not even as
I mean, say what you will, but holy fuck, he marketed his stream properly.
Yeah.
Like, that was...
Is it marketing his stream or just having the right amount of autism to not
I'm out of range.
like,
That,
be able to think about yourself?
yeah, that is... There's a very fine line.
Like, I can't walk that line. Only I was a little more... I should have gotten more vaccines when I was younger.
You can still get flu vaccines now.
I can't
There's
do
still
that.
time waits.
There's still time to be honest.
Like how I'm sitting in
I can't.
Crossroads and people are just like
Inventory is
chatting and
full.
say like, people are waiting in queue, lol, and I'm sitting here dancing. Not even leveling, just torn dance.
This is shit. But also, I mean, hey, they're getting their authentic
It's too
classic
far.
experience in a different way. It doesn't make
Play some fucking Smash Brothers while you wait on this.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. I'm out of range. I can't do that yet.
So say hypothetically, Asmon gets DC'd and thrown back into another 5-hour queue.
He'll just
What
go
will
offline.
happen? Yeah.
I don't see how Faralina's gonna be like. I mean, they're already got like 25,000 queues at this point. If you're a streamer who's like, yeah, all right, I'm getting up in the afternoon, time to go play WoW, and you sit in queue for the rest of your day, like,
Someone
You're
already
gonna sit-
moved on.
yeah, I say you're gonna start seeing some streamers, maybe
Who was the high profile one that moved off that jump ship already?
I know Lyric was already playing on his own.
Let's see.
That was like
Avoid
before
screen.
even any of this server.
It's too far.
The bad part is like some of the I like some of the streamers, and I think they would do cool events. But the people that hang around some of them just make it absolutely miserable.
I'm out of range. Can't do that yet.
Was it Swifty that moved off?
It's too far.
It was someone pretty well known.
Can't do that yet. I'm out of range.
So they were warning everyone about Herod, but it turns out it was the streamer server that is like fucked.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's easy to see why though, right? Like, no one's gonna move off the streamer server. Like Herod, people go there because it's a populated, big mega server.
I need to get closer.
And if there's another big populated mega server out there, like Stalic, for instance, as it is now, then they'll be willing to move to. But where the streamers are, those people will follow. They're not going anywhere. So opening new realms does not help Fairlina, unfortunately.
That's what's on
Or-
my server. Yeah.
I mean, I can understand some of the appeal. Like, if they're running events, that's cool. There's stuff to do. But there's no stuff to
Invite
do
to
if you're in a
Asmund
10-hour
Lair.
queue.
Invite to Asmund Lair.
Like to Almond Lair.
Man, I'm hungry again.
Fatty.
Man.
Me too. I was thinking of going to cook.
I deliberately didn't buy steaks because I didn't think I'd have time. I'm depressed about that.
I'm less bummed out that I
Well.
didn't get any of my meal prepped up.
Now you have time to go buy and cook the steaks for your
Yeah.
kids done.
Right?
No, but I
might be
missed.
able to like go buy a cow and raise it to mature.
There was a sale. It was like $5 a pound top sirloin. I'll never see that kind of deal again.
Ridiculously cheap.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's too far away.
They had some enormous cuts too. Oh well. I guess I can. I think there's a $7 or $8 prime New York strip. Go with that.
I'm out of range. Need more range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. Not enough rage.
I don't know how those guys were leveling in fucking Barons the other day, too. It sounded like they were in fucking BC arenas or something. I'm like, man, this is some intense shit.
It's too far.
Get the boar! Get the boar! Quick, tag that one!
Dude, oh shit, it resisted.
I need to Four
I
stomp.
think I heard that about 3 times.
Fortitude, rebuff!
I can't carry anymore.
Hey, thanks. I let my buffs
Inventory
fall
is
off.
full.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
It's so sad too because these are like old original Nax players, and they've just been corrupted by retail so much. It's a sad story.
I can't carry anymore. It's too far. Not my reach. Need more rage. Inventory is
It's a flight path at Camp Tarache, right?
I'm out of range.
Yes.
It's too far away.
You can also kill yourself after that first crossroad before skip the good run.
Pass on the way down there. Just making sure stopping there was a good idea to grab a path.
I need to
Yeah, I did that like I did the Thunder Bluff turn in. Stop too.
I should have been over here too, I guess.
It's too far away. Not enough range.
Imagine waiting 15 years to play Classic and then making your guild name Skirt Blatble.
Legit.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. Need more range. Not enough range. Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore. I need to get closer. It's too far away. Inventory is full. It's too far away. I can't carry anymore. I need to get closer.
Damn, Ghost Helper, I don't want a festival gift.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. Inventory is full. It's too far. Not enough range. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. I need I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. It's too far away. Need more food. I can't do that. Not enough rage. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
I timed my hearth perfectly. I grinded out one level and it just came off cooldown.
That's the best.
strength and honor.
You at Neil?
I don't know yet. I'll check in a second.
Go forth to victory.
410.
It's been about 2 hours now, you said?
It's been a little while. Yeah, I think I logged in like 20 after 10, something like that.
That goes.
Not good for you.
Surely, how bad can Q be it?
Neil's been in queue for over 2 hours.
Saying logging out was a poor choice.
You would have been timed out anyways.
I could have put something on my keyboard, maybe. Oh, yep. 9,800.
Well,
That's even worse than it was last night.
okay, do the round trip. What are the other servers at?
Insidious is at 2,500.
Damn.
Hell
Yeah,
of it,
that's a
I'll
good
check
idea.
out Streamerland.
Streamerland was in like 25,000 last I heard.
I'm at 12,700. Granted, that's still like a 10-hour wait.
You don't mind go through all the servers and see if any don't have queues, right?
Herod's 10,000. So Herod and Selig are like so close.
How about Spirulina right now? Curious on that one.
Yeah, that's 12,700.
Not horrible. It's like over
That-
need
Still
30
worse than
earlier.
Herod.
I guess Sulfurous would be the newest of the East PvP.
Sitting at low pop. No Q to
Q?
get on it.
No Q, eh?
See, it was Crom Crush and Kirtonos were the newest ones thrown up last.
Well, Sulfurous was before that then, right?
A little bit, yeah. Sulfurous was the first one they added after servers were up, and then Crom Crush, Kiranos, or Kirtonos were a couple
All
hours
three
in.
of those are sitting in low pop. That being said, medium pop is still giving a Q. Like in
Yeah,
Insidious
apparently the
claims medium pop.
low medium thing is relative to the worst populated server, not actually what is on the server, apparently.
Which how the fuck do you gauge what a server is at then?
Yeah,
Basically, all relative to the streamer server, basically.
like what the purpose of pop should be, can I play on this server? Not is my server half the size of the obscenely overpopulated. They're gonna change it, but like they're working on
Because
that's
Insidious
lower on their priority.
is listed at medium pop. It still has a 2300 Q, which means it's still probably a couple hours to get in.
But relative to the worst server, its population's okay.
What was the queue number when you first got in queue earlier?
On which
Neil said
When
it's
Neil got on Stout.
like 2,700, I think, and the jump 2K. So
yeah, I'm at like 10k on it.
So I'm just getting a sense. 2700 has been 2 hours thus far. Then, yeah, any sort of a queue like that is just not doable.
It's gonna turn into Jeff gets in the server again as he takes some melatonin.
I
You were up
another-
late.
I still play like another 2 hours because I had the classic. All right, I'm just gonna go turn in this quest and then I'll be done. Or I could get like 4 more linen and then I can make Steal his last bag. Why don't I do that?
I mean,
Oh,
but
now I've grinded
somehow
a level and my Hearthstone is
acquire
available.
Percocets and melatonin. You will drop real quick.
Yeah, I'm talking to my classic buddies, and we may end up losing them doing this too. Like
Do they
I
want to sit in 10 hours of queue? I'm confused.
some people don't want to give up the 10 hours of leveling. I don't know, and I don't care, and I'm not going to argue with anyone or try to convince anyone because I'm so
I'm just thinking
fucking
right now. I could go start another server, level further than I am now by far, before I ever make it back into that server.
Why wouldn't you?
Like,
I mean, shit. For all the time Boat lost, he like caught up to people before the end of the night.
Yeah, I was
Like
not.
being able to
not a-
play is so much more important than.
I think I got level 4 in my, 30 minutes last night. If that, and that was still a bit of competition.
Well, it was like 10 by the time he got off, and I was only at 11 when that happened.
Truly wish you could gauge better rather than, a server could be low pot, listed as low pop on this and still be at 8,000 out of 10,000 slots. Also, it's still midday. Not when
The
the
queue started
population.
as soon as the servers were back up. The queue was there within 20 minutes.
I'm just thinking when the population quadruples at
Yeah,
5 to 6. It's gonna be
Untenable.
Hey, you're using my word.
Unable to be tend.
All right, Crom Crush.
Boat's gonna get home and just start screaming. He's just gonna start screaming. We're gonna listen to a man just start crying. I don't want to listen to a man break down in tears. Like,
Don't want to roll on the Kirito server.
now that you've put that in my head, no, I don't. I didn't think that, but that server's dead.
I
All
think
right,
Sulfurous would probably do well, simply on name.
I think that's the best bet of the current ones, but
Did you hear Jeff?
Good name.
Did you hear Jeff checking the server queues, Neil?
I was kind of half hearing it.
Like Prom Crush, the 3 servers they put out after the game launched do not currently have queues. So,
But even medium pops on the actual list, Insidious medium pop, still has the 2,000 queue.
by the time Bo gets back, that's gonna be like prime time, and I think we can pretty well assess at that point how viable a server should be. and I'll be thrilled if any of those three are available.
A wild curiosity. We're just gonna go on Sulfurus and run around and see how dead or busy it is.
You might as well. You're not getting on Stalag before boat gets home.
Or, you know, take that time and double it and I still won't be on, but well, how did Salag end up becoming like
Just
Get off
imagine how
Herod.
bad fucking Herod must have been. If it's still the worst, and like Stalag is almost entirely people who left Herod.
Yeah, I'm afraid to log out at this point.
You're not getting back in today, probably. If you log out.
Yeah. Also, hi, Jeff. I got a turkey sandwich.
How's the newbie zone, Jeff?
What can I help you with?
I just got in. The initial like area you spawn in only
Busy.
got like 5 or 6 people.
Not busy. Okay.
I mean, just right in the church. Go check out the actual questing area.
You be careful, man.
Sorry, has it been crowded?
Not at all. So far. I haven't got the actual questing area, just the initial sign in.
Yeah, I can make a new character on a brand new realm, and there'd be like 5, 6 people to rate it, create a character. So
Definitely populated.
Durotar.
Oh god. Haha, good luck trying to find a mob.
the peeps are everywhere.
Look around a bit more and see if it's just that area or... I know when I was on Stalag playing, like, there were fucking, like, people all over the sides of mountains and trying to find anything at all.
Yeah, I'm certainly not looking forward to doing that again.
I mean, I'm running around, I've yet to see a mob to kill.
Mukra. Yabu. Blood and thunder. For the Horde.
It's funny now that you're worried about whether a server is gonna be like not populated enough, but if you actually played back in Classic, you went on a server and saw this, you'd be like, no fucking.
Yeah, give me an empty server.
Also, I like the chat on the servers actually talking about game mechanics and stuff rather than screaming Trump over and over again.
Impressed. I just didn't see an Orcamus went offline after you said that.
Hail.
I just there's like no one killing the level 3 scar. Oh, a couple people.
So it's not horrible.
Oh no, it's moderately active. I mean, it's still like good fucking luck trying to do the boxes or anything.
Well, that's kind of like any new server experience, I think. Period.
Yeah. May as well go check out the other ones too.
too far.
I've seen a number of people auto running into walls, which I guess is an attempt to not go AFK.
Yeah.
I assume so. I'm in the server and I'm never gonna leave.
Yeah.
Like I said, these ones are still. There's still a lot more people around